And having this view of having more TRP is not wrong. But showing a wrong view to have more TRP, that is wrong. To see to it that you get more viewership on your channel is a good intention. But to show a wrong impression to increase your viewership, that is wrong. So most of them, because as you rightly said, that most of the channels are commercial channels. And the intention to start a channel is to earn money. So many a time, they go against the truth just to see to it that the viewership increases.
Yes, Ani. Brother. Yes, brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
Before I put forward my question, I would like to make a comment on the program. After watching the program We the People, I realized, as a fan of Dr. Zakir Naik, that what a mess it could make if we ask the opinion of every person, namesake Muslim, about Islam and the Muslims. And it has reaffirmed my faith in the verse of the glorious Quran where it says, if you do not know, ask those who know. That's right. Coming to my question. During the course of the talk, Barkha Dutt threw a question to the panelists that most of the Muslims have become image conscious and they have given more concentration on wearing a skull cap, sporting a beard, and the Muslim women wearing the hijab. And as usual, as Barkha Dutt was doing, she avoided your comments on this and she put forward to the other panelists, that was Najib Jung. Brother Najib Jung said that most of the Muslims who wear the skull caps, sport a beard, and wear the niqab are less than 1%, which I strongly disagree with. I would like to have an enlightened answer by Dr. Zakir Naik on the same, because I consider him to be an expert on Islam and comparative religion. Jazakallah.
As far as the comment made by Najib Jung, that less than 1% of the Muslims in India wear this identity. The identity mentioned by Barkha Dutt, that the men wear a skull cap and a beard, and women wear the burqa. He said less than 1% in India wear this identity. And he also said that in my university, he's the vice chancellor of Jamia Millia, he said that we have 20,000 students, girls and boys, and they aren't dressed up in skull cap or beard or burqa. Less than 1% from them wear this. I haven't been to Jamia Millia. I don't know the percentage, but surely, as far as the Indian Muslims are concerned, I totally disagree with him. In my humble opinion, not that I've done research, but looking people around, traveling throughout India, I feel those people who wear a beard, amongst the non-Muslims will be more than 1%. Leave aside Muslims. Amongst the non-Muslims in India and throughout the world will be more than 1%. Leave aside Muslims. Muslims, I would say, easily somewhere close to 25 to 30%, minimum. I feel minimum from the Indian Muslims, 25 to 30% of the men would be keeping a beard. As far as the skull cap is concerned, maybe close to 15 to 20% wearing a skull cap. Both put together would surely be more than 10%. Both put together. Both put together, wearing together would be minimum 10%, and either of it, either a beard or a skull cap would be close to 35 to 40%. So I totally disagree with Najib Jung on analysis. And he further said that it's only in India we got this from the Hindus. When we pray, we wear a cap. This I agree. This thing that covering the head while prayer is more common in India, but it's not coming from the Hindus. Covering that is not compulsory, but it's the sunnah of the Prophet. And there are many hadith, as you mentioned, Sahih Bukhari, volume number 7, in the book of dress, in chapter number 16, where the Prophet covered his head. It's also mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, volume number 7, hadith number 5807, where the Prophet covered his head. And there are various other Sahih hadith. It's a sunnah. There's no hadith showing that ever Prophet went outside with his head uncovered. Though it's not a fard in Islam, it's a sunnah. So it is a part of the Muslim identity. And same with the beard. What I fail to realize that I don't know about Jamia Millia. But I'm sure, though I have not been to Jamia Millia, even there, the students, inshallah, if they are Muslims, would surely be more than 10% would either be having a cap or a beard or both.
Majority students, I think, are non-Muslims in Jamia.